You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Mentality Show, episode 68. What's happening, gentlemen? We are here.
What's up?
Feels great. It is episode 68, 6 p.m. on a Wednesday, July 24th, 2019. That means we are here, and we are happy to be here.
Yes, we are.
Happy to help all of our Mentalians out there. If you're new to The Mentality Show, we have a phone number you can call and give your input, chime in on some of the things we talk about. The number is 818-570-5085. It should be on the screen here. That's 818-570-5085. Give us a call. We would love to hear your input.
Yep.
If we missed your call, that's because Texie fucked up and didn't see it. But we usually try to answer those calls. So what's up, everybody? We are back in business, boys.
Back in business.
Back in business, boys. We like to say it like Scully gave us that line. He said, you have to say it like this. Back in business, just like me.
Yes. We're back in business.
Back in business. Scully's favorite line. All right. Did you know that after being cheated on, women are more likely than men to engage in risky behaviors like drug use, unprotected sex, and even suicide? Did you guys know that?
Fucked.
Yes. I didn't know unprotected sex was a risky behavior, but I guess it is here.
It's called the H.
Why do they call it unprotected?
Risky business.
You are not protecting that peen. You're not putting a condom on.
Full Metal Jacket.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I like to have protected sex myself. So basically, I have my bodyguard stand behind me, and no, I'm just
And make sure you're protected.
right. Make sure I'm protected.
Make sure someone doesn't jump on your back.
Yes, and we're actually going to talk about that today. Unprotected sex. Scully actually has a story. It's kind of an inside joke, but you'll know what we're talking about. It's not funny, but hey, I guess it is unprotected sex in a form. But we're going to talk about those type of things, a few current events, a personal story that Texie and I have regarding something, a current event that occurred here in California. We're going to talk about all that. But today's topic actually is, and I said we're going to talk about it earlier, today's topic is the psychological effects of being cheated on and how to heal throughout the process.
Yep.
We're actually going to talk about that. We've talked about so many things. We've talked about why men cheat, why women cheat, how to be an effective cheater, how to win them back after cheating.
Yep.
And today's final episode of cheating, I'm getting tired of all this cheating stuff. I'm tired of cheating. Yeah.
I'm tired of cheating.
Believe it or not, I'm actually tired of cheating, you know. Are you guys tired of cheating?
Tired of it.
Tired of it?
If you can't cheat,
Time to
beat it.
Cheat it, beat it. Right.
That's right.
We're going to be faithful after this show and talk about cheating one more time, how to heal from being cheated on. Okay, so now, live from the airway, I'm already messing up. This is a live show. This show is live. Live from Los Angeles and the airways of LA Talk Radio and Facebook Live. We are The Mentality Show, your show every Wednesday at 6 p.m. We are here for you. This 1 hour is totally for you. We take an hour. Actually, there's so much more behind the show here, but we take hours out of our week.
Yes.
What, an hour and a half total?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
15 minutes apiece.
15 minutes a piece. That's
15 minutes before the show starts, we get together.
Yes.
Exactly. That's about an hour. We take that out,
Easy.
and we dedicate that to you every Wednesday at 6 p.m. here at LA Talk Radio. Again, the number is 818-570-5085. Now, if you're new to The Mentality Show, or if you've never seen the show, we must warn you that the views and opinions expressed on this show, some listeners and viewers may find offensive. Viewer discretion. We don't give a fuck. So let's get into it. Here we go. I'm your man, the man with the plan, the host of the show, my main self.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh my gosh,
Cares.
my man. I'm the man Delano,
He's the
and
man.
I'm your host. So I'll be
Fuck the
pretty
man.
much running this whole thing here. And then the other person that nobody gives a fuck about, Scully.
That's me right
How
here.
you doing, my man? You feel good?
I feel great.
You feel great?
I do.
Did you take that shit you were talking about last week?
Oh, God, another 2-footer did tug at my heart as it broke free.
It broke your heart.
Yeah,
broke.
yeah.
That's a hell of a shit, man.
Hey.
And
You have
then
to
you
get
just gotta,
stents.
and you just flush it and it goes away, never to be seen again.
I know.
Finally got rid of
It just loves you and leaves you.
So they finally got rid of that asshole, huh?
Yeah.
As you should.
Oh man, so if you take a shit and you got to get stents in your heart, man, that's a hell of a shit.
That's
man.
a good one.
So congratulations to you, Scully.
Thank you. I worked hard at that.
I'm sure our audience, that's what they wanted to hear. Scully had a shit.
They
There you
do. If you guys want to know how to do it, just call me and I'll give you some advice.
How to take a big shit.
Yeah.
We'll answer
take
all
them
that
all
for you. There is a healing process to a big shit.
There is a healing
do a whole
process.
show on that.
Stitches.
Hemorrhoids. All right. The other person nobody gives a fuck about, Texie in the house. What's up, my man?
What's up?
How you feeling, sexy Texie?
Feeling sexy.
Fuck yeah.
He's looking sexy. He has a new haircut. My man's using Just for Men now. You know, he's
Not today, though. It's
okay. I see a little
white.
gray. I'm telling you, women love that gray, man. For years, I used to color my shit in. And,
I don't care if women love it.
Well, I do. I'm a single man, so you know, right. Women, for me, they love it. For you, you just look younger.
She loves it.
Now, my man, he's married, so you know he's living the New Balance life now. So. Dressing in his barbecue shoes. Paw. All right,
Barbecue shoes. Is that a thing?
That's if you're gonna barbecue, wear New Balance.
I use flip flops.
That's what I use. I barbecue in flip flops, man. So
You wear flip flops?
I wear flip flops. I do. I only wear them around the house. I used to wear them out in
dingy
public.
toes?
I used to wear them out in public, but you know, if
Your
a man
toes
gets
all
into a
fucked up.
fight, you don't want to be wearing flip flops.
Let me
You
take
want to
my
be wearing New Balance.
be balanced out.
Speaking of socks
If I
and
get in a
sandals,
fight, I only wear my Nike Cortez.
There you go.
right, baby? Nike Cortez. Fuck Vans. We don't fuck with that. All right. So speaking of shoes and socks and sandals,
Nobody
and those
gives a
types
fuck
of things,
about either.
nobody gives a fuck. My man Vato V.
Yo, mi raza,
The
what's
ladies'
going on?
man,
That's it,
the
that's
man
it.
of the streets, the
Vato.
Mexican representative,
There you
the
go.
Latino lover.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, that
ice,
sounds
ice.
good.
The H master.
There you go.
I know that didn't match. I just went short.
There you go.
How you feeling, Vato V?
I'm all right, baby. I'm all right.
feel good, man?
Yeah. It's hot as fuck outside.
It is hot as a motherfucker.
It's hot as balls.
Hot as
Hot as balls
Sweaty
in here.
balls. Sweaty balls.
Sweaty
Yes,
balls.
Sweaty balls.
Swamp
yes.
ass balls.
I just felt a bead of sweat roll down.
There you go.
Till the sweat run down my balls. That's how you know how that's it's hot.
LA,
You take
baby.
a shower, you walk outside, and like, damn, I just got out of the shower, and I did dry my balls. Why are they wet again?
It's still sweating.
Still sweaty. If you're a man and you have balls, you know what we're talking about.
Sweaty balls.
There are all types of genders out there
There
these
is.
days, so you know that's
Sticky
why I say
balls.
that.
That's
You
true.
could be a
Might find
man
one.
with no balls, you know. So
balls.
if you're a woman with a vagina, give us a call. We want to know how it is. All right, so that does it with our introductions here. We also have a special guest today. That's why we have our chair here. She'll be coming in soon. We'll tell you all about her when she gets here. But as you know, on this show, we talk about anything and everything, right, gentlemen?
That's
We do.
right.
It doesn't matter. This is a safe haven. We don't
Nobody
give a
knows.
fuck.
Nobody knows.
We don't care what it is. We will put it out there. Okay.
put it
If
out
it's
there.
something that's going to concern the community, we're going to talk about it. Okay.
Even H's.
Even H's.
We'll put it
In
out
case you don't know what H's are, we'll get into that. Now, we talk about everything on this show. Everything from, Vato V, I don't mean to put any pressure, but here, let me give you a little something to make that shitty breath of yours a little bit fresher, okay? But we're going to talk about that
Please,
today.
please.
Yes, we're going to talk about that breath of yours, buddy. All right, what else we going to talk about
Breath
there?
doesn't stink, fuckers.
If you're you know Vato V's breath stinks if our listening audience can smell it.
Even a producer walked out the fucking door.
He did. He's gone.
Gone.
Fuck
He's
this.
through the studio. He's like 3 rooms away. He smells that
But
shit.
to me, it's breast cancer. No.
Now Vato V, this guy, he takes care of himself.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He actually has cologne that I actually bought from him. It's some used cologne. That shit smells so good. I bought it from him. This guy smells
Used.
good. He takes care of
Just
himself.
squeeze the sweat
I
out of your shirt.
I rubbed off of him. I rubbed off on him.
He touched me. He touched
touched
me. I was touched.
Did you finish?
I did. That's why he smells good.
I know your body. So no, just kidding. Sorry. Okay, getting a little gay here.
I know. A
Scully.
little bit or a
No
lot
homo,
of
no
it?
homo. No homo.
No homo. Scully, what else do we talk about, buddy?
Oh, we talk about high temperatures, humidity, and all the sticky thighs to why every time she cheats on him, he just lies in bed and cries.
Vato V again.
right.
We're going to talk about that.
Socks
We're
and
going to
sandals.
talk about it. What we're going to talk about there, my man,
Third?
Sexy Texy.
Right
there.
there.
That's how they talk where I'm from. I'm from Arkansas. That's how we represent. What are we going to talk about right there?
Right there. From meeting cops that are sexual predators to Vato V dodging them creditors.
Fuck yeah.
Vato V, we are on you today, man.
Okay.
What's up, buddy?
No problem.
Yeah. What else we going to talk about?
Fuck you putos.
What we going to talk about, Vato V? Can't get us all in one rhyme.
That's okay. From this hot, humid ass weather and people thinking it's nice to Scully being touched by Delano. twice.
You got 2 in.
He did. That's true. That was good. That
He
was
left me out. Good
All
one.
right.
He'll get you next week.
Yeah,
He'll get
that's
you
right.
next week.
You and the creditors, fucker.
All right, man. It's always fun with you guys. We always have fun here.
Yep.
And that's what we're about. We're about having fun, but we know when to get serious as well.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to talk about something.
As the voice gets deeper.
Yes, that's when
Balls
you know
deep.
it's getting deep. Balls,
Balls
deep.
deep.
That's right. So we're going to talk about something here. We're going to talk about a few current events. One that actually hits close to home with me and Tech C. Okay, here's the story. A couple of months ago,
A couple months ago, yeah.
we were out eating. We like to eat. We like to eat before the show.
Some
Get
wangs.
our bellies full and and things like that. Tech C really gets his belly full. And we were out eating some wings at this delicious place called Hot Wings Cafe, located on Van Nuys Boulevard here in Sherman Oaks, California.
Great food.
Bum ass wings, okay? We eat there like every week, okay? So we're eating there. We see this cop come in. Guy comes in. Didn't look like your typical cop. Why am I hearing?
That's not me.
Okay. Oh,
That's the cops.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'm hearing something in the background. So guy comes in, and it doesn't look like your typical cop.
That's
Can somebody
It's your
turn?
phone.
that's not me. That's not me.
Is that you, Scully?
It's not me.
There we go, Scully. Okay, Scully was watching the show.
Fuck this
All
up,
right,
Scully.
that's how you know he's getting old. He don't know how to control tech.
I just got an invite from someone special that said, "Watch this show," and there we are.
Okay, nice.
I know.
We are blowing up. So, Danny Nicole's here.
Yeah, she's coming up right now.
Okay, so she's coming up. Our guest will soon be here. So anyway, to get back to the story, make a long story short, this guy comes in. He looks like a cop. Well, he is a cop.
He is a cop.
Didn't look like your typical cop. He had shaved eye. He had like a couple of marks in his
Little line in
eyebrows,
his
a little line in his
eyebrow.
eyebrow. Had a real cool DJ looking haircut. Sits right next to us. Had a great conversation with the guy. Seemed like a really cool guy. Texie and I, we used to
Nice,
work law
yeah.
enforcement. We were saying to ourselves, "Wow, we can't believe this guy works in law enforcement." And we were just amazed by this guy. Turns out, 2 weeks ago, the story comes in that we're watching the story about this cop in Los Angeles that's accused of raping 2 women.
Yes.
Turns out we look at the
So it came up on a news feed for me. And I'm scrolling through, and I'm like, dude, I know this guy. And then
Yeah.
and so we exchanged Instagrams back then. So I went to his Instagram,
yeah.
and I put their face side by side, and it was the same person. Like, this cop had raped somebody, I guess, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Fuck that puto.
And he got caught. He got investigated. They found that it was him.
Yeah.
I guess with DNA, and then they submitted his DNA to the database.
Yeah.
And turns out that he has an exact match for a rape that was
Others.
unfounded.
He's a
Others.
rapey guy.
5 years ago. Yeah. So
Fuck.
so it could be more.
We want somebody to chime in on this, and this is the perfect time to have her chime in on this. Okay. So she's been on our show before.
Yes.
Okay. She's been on our show before. She is somebody we love to have here. She's been on here before. Her name is, well, I'll give you her name in a second, but she's a former Air Force vet. She has a company called Valkyrie Tactical Apparel. She's a model and professional waxer. Please welcome to the show, Miss Danny Nicole in the house. Danny Nicole, yes, she's here. Danny Nicole. She's gonna get adjusted here. We're gonna go ahead and adjust this for you.
So how's that
Miss
LA
Danny
traffic?
There you go, Danny. You can just put those on.
It might fit.
There
Yeah.
we go. There
think
you
you did
go.
wrong.
Okay. Did I give it to her wrong? Let me see.
You gave it to her wrong.
You
son.
always do. Oh, you know what? Oh,
you-
messed up your hair, Danny. I'm sorry. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
There you
Now
go.
we're good. Okay.
It's always Dylan to fuck it up. Yeah.
Fucking up.
When it comes to women, beautiful women, and adjusting things, I'm horrible at
Stop giving it to the women wrong.
it. So, Dan, when you talk, just make sure you talk directly into the mic there. And
Is it on?
How are you?
Oh wait, it's not.
Oh,
on.
it's
That
not.
was a
Now it's on.
trek.
There you go.
There we go.
Who
Okay.
lives here? Why?
I know.
It's crazy. I know this is LA for. We were just giving us talking. Well, we'll kind of get into the story a little bit later, but let's talk about you for a second, okay? So I kind of introduced you there. I talked about how you're a former Air Force vet. You also have a company called Valkyrie Tactical Apparel.
That's my friend's company. Yeah.
That's your friend's company.
It
Okay,
is.
tell us a little bit about that.
So it's actually veteran owned and operated.
Nice.
I just started with them. We have one of a kind multicam bikinis, which is
Right.
a military print.
Nice.
We have bikinis. We have activewear. We're coming out with a winter line. It's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice,
So,
nice. And you just started how long ago? You said
like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we saw some of the pictures, photos, and let me tell you, if you want to see beautiful people wearing beautiful items,
Yep.
military type apparel,
It's like camo.
yeah, that type of thing. This is the product line for you.
Hell yeah.
There's a-
This is an amazing product line. They're super comfy. I'm not just saying it because I work with them. But the
I'm wearing them
women,
now.
most women that we shoot are, veterans, police, fire, all of it. So
Nice.
it's, yeah.
Nice. We're all
Very nice.
former law enforcement here, with the exception of Scully, and
Active.
we're very much into wearing comfortable things and underwear and things like that. I'm wearing some now.
Delano likes
Congratulations.
thongs.
As long as they're comfortable and they go right up. No, I'm just playing. I'm just
It's way too humid for that kind of
There
stuff.
you
It is. It is. So that is awesome. Okay, and you're also now. Last time you were on the show, you told us about how you do the professional waxing, and that. Are you still doing that as well?
Not as much. I do it here and there. I started doing lashes, so I have my
Okay.
own lash business on the side.
Nice.
But now I'm focusing just on this apparel company.
Nice.
Right. Nice.
I love it. I love what it stands for. At some point when we get to where we're going, we're going to start donating, to
Oh, cool.
one of the, Wounded Warriors, some kind of
Right.
foundation.
Oh,
So
cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
There you go. That is a
pretty
great
exciting.
business. That's a great idea too.
definitely.
It is. Cool.
Great idea as far as getting and donating to Wounded Warriors. If you're somebody who has a family member, or if you've served in the military yourself,
Yeah.
it is extremely. You know the importance of having something like this done.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Yes,
services.
Thank you for your service. Absolutely, absolutely. I was too much of a coward to fight in the service.
You had shin
so
splints?
you know,
shin
and
splints.
then you know, people I feel sad for these days are the Vietnam vets who years ago they went to some other country and fought for.
It's not just Vietnam vets now. It's a lot of vets.
It's
that
all
are-
the vets.
Yeah,
Right,
unfortunately,
right.
They don't get a
Because
lot
the
of
VA,
services that are.
the VA just drugs them up and tries to kill them, so they need some sort of donations to help them out.
Yeah, but it seems like the Vietnam that generation they
Would you
deal
like,
with the,
Coors?
deal with,
no,
with the worst.
thank you. I stopped drinking.
I know you drink Coors, so
I stopped
This
drinking.
guy interrupted me like
Oh.
twice.
Sorry.
No, you're
While
fine. No, it's this guy.
While we're on it, though, I do have an event tonight. That's why I'm all dressed up.
Oh, what's the event?
So it's for Babes in Toyland charity. It's in Hollywood, and it's actually for the troops. So it's
Okay.
a military charity event, and if you want to donate to it, go to For the Troops or Babes in Toyland, and there's a link you can actually set. They
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
They send actual care packages and stuff to the active duty military that are deployed right now.
Okay,
Nice.
Babes in Toyland.
Babes in Toyland.
And that's the link that they can go to
Yep.
to donate. Okay, there you heard it. Babes in Toyland. Please give. I mean, this is what it's all about, folks. Give back. These people went and served in the military, practically almost gave their lives for us,
some of
and
them
and a lot of them have. So let's do our part.
No, it's
There you
good
go.
shit out there. I mean, don't waste your money out there on stuff that's not going to matter. This matters. Do it.
Absolutely.
We waste
Absolutely.
we waste money on BS sometimes, man.
And
This-
fucking
yeah.
Coors beers and Bud Lights.
No, they want those too.
yeah. The beer goes with everything. Yes,
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
don't go there.
So before you came in, Danny, what we're talking about today, our topic today, is basically how to heal from the psychological effects of being cheated on. And as you know, because you watch our show, you're an avid watcher
I
of our
do.
show. Actually, I think you chimed in last week on some
know.
things.
Comment.
I said we're gonna have her this week.
Fucker.
I said, yeah. She said no.
You have permission
fucker.
to
I did not. I called you a jerk.
slap
Jerk.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right. She said no jerk. Because it was kind of a joke because I said she's going to be on our show and we're going to talk about this. And I said, if you're a home wrecker, then
Yeah, you tried to call me out. I saw it all.
she did. She watched the show. It was all a joke. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But right now, before you came in, we were talking about a personal experience that we had. I don't know if you heard about this cop that raped the two women. This LAPD
LAPD?
officer. He's accused of raping
I
two
don't
women.
remember.
Yeah.
If it was recently, no. But
It
if
was,
it was an older story, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. No, it happened recently.
Recent, yeah.
And
Like
we
last
actually
week?
met the guy out. We were out eating a couple of months ago, and we actually sat right next to him. And Texie saw the picture, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's that guy. He
Yeah.
was a rapist." And
Yeah.
but there was a rapey vibe to him. I remember when we talked to him. I felt like this guy. I couldn't trust my asshole around him.
They found the DNA on them.
He had a 288 vibe on him.
Your ass was getting real hot. You're like, yeah, it's rapey.
Yeah, I was feeling something rapey.
It was vibrating.
And then when I got up to pay the bill. I just you could just feel somebody watching you. You know,
He just wasn't your typical police
He
officer.
wasn't. His
he
name
didn't
is-
have that ambience or that vibe where he's like, he was very chill, real mellow. Talked about his DJing and beats and stuff like that a lot, and then he was just a little weird.
William Rodriguez is his name.
Yeah.
Look it up. William Rodriguez. He's a LAPD officer accused of rape, and we actually met the guy. That was so you just never know who
a
can
crazy world,
be like
know.
that. Yeah,
And you guys
exactly.
just described him how they describe everybody, pedophiles, murderers, and everything.
Yeah.
You're just like, he wasn't the same. He was kind of weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that's
kind of weird,
different.
right? Exactly. You just never know. Vato V,
You know
I
what the
can
thing
tell
is?
he's
When he walked in the door,
Sorry.
when he walked in the door,
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we were sitting down, and as he
Thank you,
walked
Steve.
into the door, we both looked at him, and he was kind of like, "Hey, what's up? How you
Yeah,
doing?"
yeah. We were like,
And he came straight to us.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're good. How you
He
doing?"
wanted it.
He wanted him.
I couldn't believe I
One of
was
his sweet cheeks.
feeling like, Danny, did you just point at me? I couldn't believe. I remember thinking, how did this guy pass background? I remember thinking that like he doesn't seem like he seems like the type of guy like from Training Day. They go in and they just rob people, or if they do a drug bust, they take the money home with them. He seemed like that type of guy. You
Well,
know?
and those tests to get in there aren't easy. Like I went
No,
for
they're not.
dispatch and failed my polygraph because, well, I didn't lie, but I
Yeah,
smoked
yeah.
some weed back in the day.
Yeah,
I
they
just
get you for
scared
that.
myself,
Everybody has.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. How do you get? They ask you weird questions like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
have you ever watched porn with animals? Like, how
Yeah.
do you get past those questions?
Yeah.
doing
Have you ever
that
paid
kind
for
of stuff?
sex?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Those type of
I
things.
mean, if
you know?
you've had porn with animals on your TV, I guess you have a hard time getting past that question.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you
Spoken
ask
like a
those-
true white guy.
They ask you like, do you
Well,
you
hello.
have thoughts like that, don't they? I
Yeah,
mean,
they
like,
ask you psychological. So you have to go through a background check, a psychological test. They do an actual background check on you where they talk to your friends, neighbors, and ex-girlfriends and boyfriends and all that stuff. So they really get in depth with these things. And this dude passed.
Yep.
So and he turned out to be
They
a
slip through the
rapist.
cracks. They
So
slip through the
people
cracks.
slip through the cracks. You know,
You
literally.
know, that whole process of hiring police officers, it's fucked
it's-
up, dude. Because
yeah, it's a
I know guys I went to high school with. They used to sell drugs in high school, and they're police
They're
officers.
police
Yeah.
officers, right?
I'm like,
exactly.
dude, I never
What
did
are the
shit,
names?
but it didn't hire me. So fuck
What are
that.
the names?
Yeah. So if they hired those guys who sold drugs and they have issues, and they didn't hire us, what kind of issues do we have?
probably because they were
Everywhere has
honest.
issues.
about
Right,
it.
that's
Y'all
true.
lied.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
or
liars.
very good at lying.
We're honest liars.
That's true.
She said you all lie.
Psychopaths, statistically, they're the best liars.
They
Like,
are.
because they have no feeling. They can lie and not give a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
So, and so can rapists, apparently, I guess. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the topic here. We're going to get into that one we talked about earlier, Scully, next week.
I'm good. I could talk about anything, anytime.
We're going to
you
get
go.
into it next week. He's our man about the streets. You know, he goes out in the streets and talks to the prostitutes.
All the fuckery.
The rapists.
The rapist, the prostitute, and he does a little raping himself. This man gets in depth. This
Only
is,
with the right
See,
people.
you see Danny Nicole scoot over that window.
It's like, well,
like,
last time you were on the show,
yeah, you're stuck in between
Danny,
a rock
you
and
were
a hard
nice to me
place.
last time.
He's Metro, we're good.
Danny, last time you were on the show, remember you said something about a guy who.
Oh, shut up. Look at
Yeah, no. You want to talk shit? Said she wanted to get on me. You know, you're bonding with Danny now. So let's.
I remember.
You remember that? You
members.
said. Didn't you say the guy reminded you of him? The guy who likes to fuck feet or
That's
common
not-
people's.
That's not what the conversation was.
We're talking about the guy who
I said
who
he
came,
looked familiar or
ejaculated, yeah.
something.
He
and
ejaculated.
I was like, oh, that's where I know you from.
I love it. She said
But
you remind
but
him.
I'm not
You
the guy.
remind her of the
It
ejaculator.
wasn't him.
I'm not the guy.
Sir, you're an ejaculator.
so that just
She
reminded
knows
me
the
of the
guy
show that you
personally.
were on because I was not here, but I was watching it and it was hilarious.
It was
as hell.
hilarious, wasn't it?
It
That's
was.
when that's what
He's
Danny
like,
and I
you're an
bonded.
ejac-
I was like,
like
this
you're
is
an
my homie
ejaculator,
right
but
here.
he's a pre-ejaculator.
Sir, you're a post ejaculator.
Hey, yes, I am.
Yeah, this guy fucks. I don't know, Danny. I don't.
He's
yeah.
pre and post. He doesn't fuck around.
You know
No,
why I
it's
love
not.
this show? There's no filter. I just told someone that. Too.
Absolutely,
There's just
man.
no filter.
That's
It's like
what
I'm
we-
one of the boys.
You
There you
are
go.
one of the boys.
Yes.
That's what,
Fine.
and that's the cool thing. You came. You were here the first time. You were probably caught off guard, but you came
I
back.
was more
Yep.
nervous. The
So that
first
says-
time.
I remember that.
Now I'm not so nervous.
Right,
Now
right.
she's prepared.
Hey, but let me tell you, like your show that you came on, it was
Yeah,
up there. It's high
yeah.
rated.
Oh, good.
It was.
It was high
Because
rated.
I'm rad, guys.
There you go.
fucking rad.
Fuck
Exactly. Right. So let's get into it. All right. So here's the meat and potatoes of our show.
Meat and
About to
papas.
get deep.
Balls
Balls
deep.
deep.
That's right. Okay. So in the past, month in lieu of cheat month on the show. Okay, we've done a lot of topics on the subject of cheating, why men cheat, why women cheat, how to be a cheater, how to get over cheating. Now we're going to talk about, the psychological effects of cheating. So a lot of you have sent emails in giving your opinions on these things about cheating, and we were pretty much done with this topic until one of our Mentalians asked us. They sent an email in and they asked, if I've been cheated on, how do I get over it and how can I heal from it? Okay?
Fuck somebody else.
Yes.
The best way to get over someone is to get under them, right?
That's a temporary thing.
There you go, and that's our show, folks. No.
Thank you for watching.
Then that's the rebound person, and
That's it.
It's never good to be. Never good to be the.
Not
rebound.
good to be the rebound. No, it's not.
Unless they're doing the same thing.
That's true.
That's right. But before we get into that, let
And
me
they
finish.
all are, and they got
I wrote
the-
a whole little thing here. Okay, let me finish my thing here, and then we're gonna. All right, so we're gonna. Okay, so we thought about this. I'm sure there's so many things you have to say. We're gonna get into it.
I got
So
a
we
lot
thought
of
about
His
this.
list because he's gonna get all.
I got a lot to say, dude. This shit's
I know. You just
I
hold on to your
heard.
balls, sir. This was an excellent
He's got
question
blue balls.
that this lady asked us. Okay, and because our show is not just BS, believe it or not, we're actually about helping our audience out there.
Oh, shit,
with
I
these
forgot about
subjects.
that.
Yes, we try to. So we decided this was a good topic to discuss. So here we go, guys and gals, Danny and gals.
Latas.
How does a person get over the psychological effects of being cheated on? The floor is yours, gentlemen.
Work on yourselves.
Y'all had a lot to say a second ago.
I got a lot of
Oh, I
shit
thought
to
we were
say.
going with your list.
But look,
No,
Oh, we are going to go with the
Here,
list.
let me throw it out there.
Okay.
First of all, we got to determine how long you've been together.
Yes.
Is it a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife?
or just the fuck.
And was it real love? Because a lot of people don't even know what real love is. It could be stuck in their mind.
Very true.
So if it's just in your mind, you're going to get over it quicker.
Yeah.
If you're with someone and you're married and you love them,
Yeah.
it's going to be a whole lot different, dude.
Yes,
You're going
it
to be
is.
talking to God. And if you don't believe in God, you're going to be talking to yourself a lot.
Yes.
So I think once they determine that, then we can take off with this whole
Here's
conversation.
if you've been in a relationship for a long time, number one thing is you have to give yourself time to heal. Not just jump into another relationship right away. Not just go ahead and start calling somebody
He's reading
else.
my list, yo.
Yeah, I'm reading this. Fuck you.
And what's the healing process?
And what the healing process again? It's just
Fucking someone else?
you have to take time to yourself,
Fucking
find yourself
yourself
first,
too, masturbate.
and then you go fuck somebody.
I agree, but I would fuck someone else also. Just don't bring them home or go to their house.
yes,
Still fuck them
Yeah.
because it's going to make you feel better.
yes,
Yes.
Go to a hotel.
But don't make a relationship out of
Do
it.
not.
That's where
Of
men and
course.
women are different, though.
Okay.
Tell us, talk to us.
I don't think it'll make. I don't think you ever really get over, like, being cheated on. If
True.
you've ever really been cheated on, I don't think you really ever get over
You
it.
don't.
It sits
Agreed.
in your head.
You don't.
Yes.
And you're always thinking it's going to happen again.
Oh wow, you
But-
just said
So
something.
you accuse the next guy or
Yeah.
next person of
This is Danny. That was so perfect what you just said, because we actually did a statistic in the beginning of the show that women take cheating a lot harder than men.
Yeah.
It is so much harder for women to get cheated.
It's
to,
harder
to
for
get
women
over the
to
fact
cheat, I think.
it's harder for them to cheat, and because it's harder for them to cheat when they're cheated on, it's harder for them to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
And Tech, you mentioned it earlier. One of the things you have to do, this, and you brought it up. Work on yourself.
Yep.
And that involves,
yeah.
that's a very broad thing to say, but it involves so many things. And the number one thing with working on yourself after being cheated on is trust issues.
I think you spelled scared wrong.
Scarred. That's way down. Scarred. I was going to get into that. Scarred. Yeah. So she's looking at my list. She thought I spelled scared, but it's scarred.
it's curved.
See, that's why y'all need to stop looking at my list, man.
I'll close that
Bring my
and
list
just
over here.
remember it.
Oh well.
No, and
it's hard.
I agree that you're never going to get over it. And I
pro,
think that's a huge piece that needs to. That's a big piece that everyone really needs to realize is what she said. Is you don't get over it. That shit will leave a hole in your heart that'll never be repaired.
I agree.
I think you
Can I
can
say
get
it?
I
over
don't care.
it, though.
No, it'll always
you can't.
be there.
I
You
think
will
you
not.
can, yeah.
No,
With
it's a
if you
scar.
work on yourself, you get the right counseling.
It's a scar.
Okay, if no one can ever get over being cheated on, then no one can ever have a successful
No, it's
relationship.
Yeah,
just
you
not.
can.
It's
Yeah, you
not.
can.
No, it's not
I
that
got
you.
a comment from a listener that says, walk away, get to know yourself first before entering another relationship.
Yep.
Love
Yes.
love thyself.
Yes.
We've been loving
Marcy
ourselves since we
Navarette.
were like 12. So
Who said that?
Marcy Navarette.
Marcy
There you go.
Navarette. Thanks for watching.
There you go, Marcy.
Yeah. So, and speaking of what you said, Marcy, we have some people on the show who say you can never get over cheating. I disagree with that. I think you can.
but it'll
don't-
always
No,
be
no, no.
there.
I think it's going to stay.
Yeah.
It doesn't
forgive,
leave
but
your
you don't
mind.
forget.
You forgive, but you don't forget.
Exactly.
I think that you
There you
can get over it to an extent,
Right.
but it takes the right person to actually like
Right.
bring that out of you.
Right. Yeah.
But
it's so
I don't
true.
think with women, like sleeping with someone else, yeah, it's fun and great, but I don't think it's going to fix the problem. It's
Yes.
a temporary Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just something fun to do while you're hurting.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Hurt me, baby. Hurt me. Fuck that.
Because you get involved in another relationship and you're not ready and you didn't work on yourself completely, now you're going to be paranoid all the time that that person's going to do the same thing to you. You're going to be scarred. Not scared.
It didn't make sense. All right, I'll stop reading your list.
You're going to be scarred.
Clearly, I can't
Did you
read
have 2
anything.
R's?
Yes. 2 R's.
Did you roll them as you read it?
Scarred? I don't know how to do that.
Sound
It would be your
sound like a
tongue roller. Yeah, scarred.
I'm a tongue roller. How do you know?
No, because you're Mexican. Don't they roll their R's, right? Okay.
That's
All right.
racist. I like it.
All right, number 2. Do not get back with the cheater.
Fuck no.
Do not get back with that motherfucker. If a person cheated on you, there's a 67% chance they will do that shit again somewhere down the line,
there's-
statistically.
Male or
So it's
female?
33% chance that they won't.
That's a 30%. Let's go. So you're telling me there's a chance. They're not going to do it. That's right.
Grow up.
See, that's game right there. If Tech ever cheated, like, there's a 67% chance, like, but there's a 30%, 33% chance that I won't, you know. That is true. That's good math. Usually Tech fucks up on his math, but he was good with that one right there. That was pretty fast.
The odds are in your favor.
There you go.
So do not get back with a cheater. How you feel about that, Danny? Would you get back with somebody that cheated on you?
I have before,
Did he cheat on you again?
yes.
There you
So
go. 67%.
67%.
it's not worth it.
There you go.
It's not
All
worth
right.
it.
It's
Exactly.
not worth it. But that
Exactly.
comes back to loving yourself. Like, if you're going to put yourself back into that position,
Yeah.
that's your own fault.
Yeah.
That's true. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yep.
Yep.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
George
Yes.
Bush
You
fucked
did.
that one up. Okay, wow.
George Bush
I'm
did it.
smarter than George Bush.
There you go.
Smarter than the president. Okay, number 3. Take a break from dating.
Yes.
Yes. Take time
I agree.
to be selfish. Worry about yourself. Do the things, focus on the things that make you happy. okay?
Mentalians. It's
And
true.
to me, working out, going to the gym, playing sports,
work out?
basketball. I play basketball, sir. You would not be able to hang with me in basketball.
Basketball's not
You would-
working out. It's
you
just
would
actually
vomit beer.
inactive.
It's
If
called
you work
being
out,
cardio,
though,
sir.
But do you work out?
Isn't playing sports and staying active that's considered working
More
out,
working
right?
out than I do.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's more working out than definitely what he does. Sir, you cannot talk about somebody
I-
not working out,
I
sir.
haven't worked out.
You would vomit beer.
He works. He works out his fingers, don't he?
I'm up to 24 ounces at a time.
He's a good drone guy. He flies drones. Sir, do you work out? Burp, I fly drones. Sorry, Scully, what did you say? Oh, hey, that takes using those biceps,
my
man.
bicep, my tricep, and my tennis elbow at the same time.
And you're stretching out the stomach muscles too.
And
Yes.
esophagus.
Wait, Danny Nicole, you did not just say you don't work out.
I don't work out.
Are you serious?
I swear.
You don't do any type of working out?
Damn.
Nothing? Natural.
I'm
All
just
natural.
active. I like active.
Active,
We're on the lake all the time.
There you go.
Do you
I
hike
got
or anything?
No.
Wow.
I am lazy and I eat like crap.
Wow.
Damn.
That is, maybe you can give this guy some advice.
My dad's like 6'7" though and skinny, and my mom's 4'11" and skinny. So
It's genetic.
It's just genetic.
Genetics,
shit.
yeah. But see, as you get older, what happens when they're hot and they're young, as they
get
get
chunky.
older, yeah, they're like, I don't need to do anything.
I'm
I'm
waiting
hot.
for
And
it.
then they start to gain weight
Waiting
and they're
for
like,
it.
I'm
I'm
still
waiting
hot,
for
and they're getting fat. No, I'm hot,
No, the day I start needing to go to the gym, I probably will.
Yeah.
But until then,
You have a long way
I
to
don't plan
go.
on it.
When you realize
So
that
then,
you have a
fuck
beer belly and you're looking for a dude that has one too, so
Wait,
you guys.
why did you stop drinking beer then?
I just wasn't feeling good. Like I'm getting old.
Good for you, Danny.
Hangovers aren't good, and I just didn't. It didn't feel good anymore.
Look at me.
This is good advice. I hope you're listening.
I'm growing up, guys. I'm growing up a lot.
She's
since
growing
last
up.
time I was
She's
here.
getting
Right
older.
up.
How does that even make sense?
Sir,
Older
you're getting
people drink
older.
beer. My grandma drinks beer.
I'm older people and I drink beer.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with beer. I love beer.
There
I
you go.
still love
It's
beer.
nasty.
Don't get me wrong. I would love
Put her at a
cold
country
beer, but I don't
concert.
like
She'll
drinking.
probably drink some beer, right?
I had a tall can at Brad Paisley.
There you go.
But I don't. I've had 2 beers.
She
in the
just
past
doesn't want to
maybe,
drink
like,
beer
6
with
months.
us. That's all.
2 beers in the past.
Yeah,
6
but she went to a
months.
Brad Paisley concert.
you
That
gotta
fucking
drink.
tall can cost her $20.
That's true.
One
Why
day
I
we're-
only had one.
One day we're gonna have a show where Texie doesn't drink, and I don't talk about my penis.
That'll never
Today's
happen.
not,
gonna be a
today's
challenge,
not
right?
that show.
I don't want to come
brought
on
it
that
up,
one.
so-
I'm not coming to that one.
There you go.
That's right. You want to be there. No, all right. So take a break from dating. Be selfish. Focus on things that make you happy. Whatever hobbies you have.
Yep.
Get your sense of self back.
Yep.
Okay. Don't. Ooh. You know what? I actually made a misspell right here. Did you catch that one, Danny?
I wasn't reading.
Ah. Okay. I put hope. Don't hop into. I was about to say. Don't hope into anything else.
There's no hope.
Yeah. I write these pretty when I'm driving. I'm like text C when he's texting all these misspellings. Oh, I was driving. Don't hop into anything else too soon, okay? Because here's I wrote here poor guy, because as a man, I've been involved with women as a single guy. I've been involved, I date, and it seems like most of the women I meet have some type of issue where they were scarred in the past, somebody hurt them, and now I have to deal with a heart that I didn't break.
Yeah.
And I'm the poor guy, and I just don't have the patience for it. If I had the patience, then maybe I would be married, but I get really, really frustrated with.
Well, they're not working on themselves. They're worried about them, but not their mental, like, okay, I need to get better. So they don't care about you.
How about if it's not them and it's you?
So you're just the rebound guy.
Are you the guy? Are you the one with the problem?
Yeah, you're not long term.
Or I'm just.
You don't even have long term relationship experience, so they're not interested.
Because I get frustrated.
You can't get that job, sir.
I get tired. I get frustrated. I just don't have tolerance. I have a low tolerance for that type of stuff.
Low
Just
testosterone?
bullshit,
Low T.
low testosterone.
They got pills for that.
Yeah, I lose my erection when I get that stuff. That type of stuff happens. So yeah, why are we on me? Hey. Well, just because everybody here is in a relationship. You're in a relationship, right?
Yes.
See, they tease me because I'm the only one who's not in a relationship at this table. They're married for now.
You're the poor guy.
Tomorrow's not guaranteed.
You're the poor guy.
Right.
You're right.
I'm the poor guy. Yes. So I have experience with this. Y'all don't. Okay. I deal with. I run into these type of women, or they're just crazy. And that. I'm that poor guy. I have to suffer from this. I've been cheated on before, and I tell women, I've been cheated on before. You're not the only one. I've been hurt. I've been, things have happened to me. I've been, betrayed and that type of thing. But I'm not putting these issues off on you. But one thing I need to understand, again, from doing my research, women take cheating. It takes them a longer time to get over cheating than a man. I can get over it a little. I can't expect them to be like me,
I think like nowadays with like social media and you have everyone at your fingertips. Cheating's easy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Cheating's so easy. I don't know why people do it, but it's easy.
Yeah.
So,
you don't know why women cheat?
I don't know why anyone cheats, to be honest with you. I think if you're unhappy and you want something else, go have something else.
Just fucking leave.
That's
just
what Tina
go.
said.
Yes.
Just buy.
Thank you.
Don't even try. It's not worth hurting someone else. It really isn't.
Yeah. But see, some people, they want their cake and eat it too. Like they may live in a nice house. He's paying their bills. They're comfortable. They have all these comfortable surroundings. And they know if they get caught cheating but they're not happy.
Yeah.
So they still want to go out and, fuck around or whatever.
And come home
and then come home to their nice, comfortable house and have the man pay the bills and all that type of stuff.
But then you're not happy. That's bad.
Well, and I think
you're paranoid.
I think a lot of people, we've all had our deals, and I haven't talked about it much, but I got fucked over pretty good once.
Yeah.
And I think that's where that comes from is, okay, back then it's like, hey, you think about it and it's like, wow, this is pretty fucked up shit. It hurts. You went through some stuff you don't want to admit or tell your friends.
Yeah.
But I think that's where it comes from when you start talking about why do people cheat? Why do they want to do it? Like you just said, just leave. And that's always been my mantra, just leave. And I think a lot of people, they have to be fucked over good before they think that way.
Scully, how did you get over when you were fucked over? How did you get over it?
I didn't.
Does it still affect you today? Because you're married. You've been married for a while.
Yeah.
Eventually.
It doesn't mean that didn't carry on. Like, there isn't a jealous bone in my body.
Yeah.
Like, it leaves that little bit of
I like that
fucked up hole in your heart.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go there. It's just like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck, man. If you're going to take me there, it's done, dude.
Yeah.
I'm surprised being a white guy, you didn't kill anybody.
Being a white guy, we don't usually leave traces.
So you don't know if he did or not.
You heard it on this show. Todd might be a murderer.
Just the crazy ones.
Next week we'll be talking about, we met a guy once. He was
on the show.
Table, and he killed somebody.
Right, I know. He was actually on our show.
There's a lot of woods and desert out.
There you go. Way out
Not in
there.
the middle of all this freaking traffic.
That's true.
That'll fuck you up more than
my
a relationship will.
No.
I couldn't live out here. I would kill somebody.
There you go.
Scully, you mentioned something that's very important when you've been cheated on. it says, and that's number 4 here, learn from others who've survived it and they've moved on from it. Basically, tips and advice from friends or family.
I agree with that.
My thing with this here is I've been cheated on. You fuckers know who cheated on me. I've tried to talk to y'all about it, and y'all were like, fuck that. Get over that shit. Hey, have a beer and quit being a bitch. You know, that's the type of advice my friends give.
Give me a call. I'll talk.
Man, we don't have anywhere to go
But
to
did you
talk
get
to
over
it. No, I didn't. You know I didn't. I'm still hurt. No, I got over it.
But I think
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
part of like people think men take it a lot less serious. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
We
know.
don't, though.
It
I
hurt-
think
it don't, we don't.
Men
It hurts.
internalize it.
I
You don't
don't
have
think
anybody
they
to talk
do
to.
either. I've
Yeah.
never cheated. I don't
But
know
see,
how
if-
a man would feel. But I've been with people that have been cheated on and it's hurt them. But it seems that men do not take it lighter, but they get over it a little quicker.
Because they go
They
on
try.
something
They
else.
front like they do,
It's
but
a
they
front.
don't.
It's a big time. It's a big
It
time
is a
front.
front.
Which
Yeah.
is another lesson.
classified-
Men,
this
just
is classified
be
information.
transparent.
Yes.
Yeah, but then you'll be accused of being a bitch or
Who
soft
cares?
or something like
okay,
that.
Here's what I'm learning
You know-
in life and my past recent couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have someone that tells me every single thing about how they're feeling because honestly, it makes
she's
it
saying that.
so much better.
You're saying that, and then you'll get a guy like, "Can you just hold me and love
No,
me?
I love
Let me
it.
tell you about my day." And you're like, "Oh, this bitch."
I was on the same page where I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't like that. Here's where I'm at. Like in my life at this point, I love it. I
Really?
love having
sensitive
someone who's
man.
so transparent about their feelings, whether it be super transparent or a little bit transparent.
Yeah.
If you hold it all in, then you're just another dickhead.
Yes.
Yeah, and you'll end up
Douchebag,
having a
yeah.
heart attack and
Or
all that
getting
stuff.
cheated on.
Or getting cheated.
But if we ask you to hold us, we have ulterior
You
motives.
just gotta find the right girl.
you know what, it's Just so hold me. true. Just hold me. Oh, okay,
Kind
I'm
of like
done.
Brad Paisley. A back rub isn't just a back rub.
But you
Not with me.
what you said find the right woman. I like what you just said.
That's true.
And a lot of men have to go through a lot of women out there have this impression of a man as being this strong, tough, who doesn't talk about his feelings. And they say they want a strong man, but
You
then
can
they
be
say they
both.
want a sensitive man too. And then, but
balance.
men don't know the balance. We don't know, like, okay, does she, if I say this, am I going over the line of being too soft or too See, those are things that men have to think about.
They gotta
But-
learn.
But you said the right thing. Just be yourself, and if she's gonna like you for you,
Yeah.
or love you for who you are, then that's the right woman. And if she doesn't, then
Bye.
bye.
Hey, we're in a pussified society, man. And you guys
It
need
is.
pussies now and be loved.
That's
I know.
true.
Okay, see,
mean,
there's
that's
a
true.
difference. Like, if you think you need to change the name Manhole, we ain't gonna be dating. So.
That's a whole. We need to do a whole
Yeah, you need to
topic
do
on
a
that
show on
bullshit.
that.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we're doing a show next week called Alpha Males
I'm not coming back ever.
versus. Yeah,
We'll come to you. We'll
You're
come to
gonna
you.
watch though.
We'll
It's gonna
come to
be
you.
Alpha
I'll watch.
We're
Males.
gonna come to the lake and hang out.
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
It's going to be alpha males versus sensitive guy or nice guy. We're going to talk about that next week. If we can get somebody to finish our Streetwalker video, we'll talk about that, though, Texie. So anyway, to you, let me ask you this. You said you want a man who's transparent. What's a man who's too pussyfied? What's a man where you're like, oh, okay, guy, get him out of here? What type of guy would that be?
I don't know.
Not clingy. You like a
I'm-
clingy
What if a guy
I
just
feel
comes home like,
my whole
honey, just
life has
hold me."
changed like the past couple months. So
is the man you with now, is he kind of,
he's amazing.
How
Is he
long have you
soft?
been dating him?
It's been about a month.
Okay.
is he soft? He's transparent?
He's not. He's very manly, but
manly.
he knows how to be transparent, and I love that. Like, it's nice to when it's one-sided, and I'm the one that's doing all the work, and I'm the one who's telling you how I feel, and you're just like, yeah, okay, that's cool, me too. That sucks. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a woman wants to know, like, hey, you know what? I feel this way too, and then it just goes uphill from there.
So would you be attracted to the type of guy who's like, just hold me and love me, and then after a minute, get off me, bitch? You know, would that be
okay,
the type
that's a
of guy?
little much,
Oh,
but
I didn't
like,
know if that would be.
I mean, it's fun to play and mess around and be like, hey, don't touch me.
So
Like,
what she's saying is she likes socks and sandals.
There you go.
No jeans and sandals either. Don't do that shit.
Jeans and sandals
No,
out.
don't do
Yeah, you want a man. That's Tina. She was on our show. She said the same thing. Women don't really like a man who wears sandals. She wants a man who's always in fight mode, prepare mode.
No,
You know.
Dude, she
who's-
fucked up flip flops.
dude, that dude at Disney, those dudes who
wear
fought at
flip-flops.
Disney's.
Yeah.
Fought at Disney. They were wearing
Flip-flops.
flip flops, and they were throwing down hands. They were
think
throwing
if
hands.
Hold on, they were
Absolutely.
throwing hands with the women. Like,
Yeah,
really? No.
yeah, that
That was
fool
intense.
That was
acting all
bullshit.
gangster, slapping a
Slapping
woman.
girls. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Flip-flops
Happiest
are
place
fine
on
at the
earth.
lake. They're fine at the lake.
Exactly. That's what I said. He was talking shit, and I was
No,
like,
they're fine at the lake.
I go
just
to the river.
not with jeans.
I have my boat. We go to the river. I wear sandals.
I didn't say anything about
You were
not wearing
talking
sandals
shit
at
about
the lake.
sandals. Yeah.
What kind of
You
sandals?
said we're talking about shit about wearing
Jesus sandals or like
Sandals
hiker
are okay.
sandals?
Just chanclas, man. Just sandals.
No,
No,
those
I
are
said
cool.
don't wear New Balance sandals.
I just don't.
New
I just don't buy those $70 sandals, man.
Or the
I just
ones
buy
that like
fucking-
Velcro. Don't wear those.
Yeah, fuck that.
No, I got
That's what he wears.
Those
Yeah.
Jesus sandals.
Don't wear
That's what I wear.
Jesus sandals. The ones with
just flip flops.
the ones with the little
Little thong on
that
them.
you can actually like
The ones
a
that
belt.
sound like sex when you walk.
There you go. That's the one I posted.
The post, yeah, the meme where you're running.
Those
Sex-
bless
Sex
me
number
sandals.
28, like you go jogging with sandals just so you can hear the
Just so you can hear the sound of it.
Sex.
All right, so
Only you
number
have to slow
5.
down because you're old.
We kind of got to get into it, y'all. Number 5. We got a few more here. Forgive, but don't forget. That'll help you get over the process. It's important to forgive your partner one day so you can move on and possibly discuss the problems or issues that lead to the infidelity
Move to
so you
next.
can work
I heard
on those, especially before deciding to start a new relationship.
And don't hold it
Yeah.
against the next person. Try
No.
not to. I
Yes.
can't say don't because I'm a victim of
But
being
it's
a
probably
pain
going
in
to
the
be
ass.
held over. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it most likely will. But try not to.
Nope.
She's like, you're going to get
It's-
held over. So.
Felix. You know, I've been known to joke a lot, but I'm gonna throw this out there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just
Not to
don't.
get
I mean, don't get in a
serious.
serious relationship because you're not gonna be able to help it. You've got
true.
fucking
You're not
problems.
ready yet. You're
Yes.
not ready.
Yep.
That person is gonna pay for it, whether you think they are. or
But
Yes.
see,
not.
there's people out there that they cannot be by themselves. They
True.
have
Yeah.
to be with somebody at all
Right.
times. You go into the relationship.
You're talking about like
they go into a
codependent
relationship.
people.
Right.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
Me? I
Both
don't,
of you guys.
I'm not in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship in
can't
like
be
2.5
solo, man.
years.
You can't be solo.
There's a reason for that.
I'm not in a relationship.
You should be in a relationship with
he said a
yourself.
serious relationship. Don't get into
So
a
what
serious
he's saying
relationship.
is
Am
that
I in a
he's
serious
single.
relationship?
Okay.
He's,
Ladies.
Am I in a
Yeah.
serious relationship? I date, but I'm not in a serious relationship. Didn't you say serious relationship? So I
saying
can have
serious
issues.
they call that codependent.
This guy
So
gets
you
in
need
serious
somebody
relationships.
all the time.
This guy gets in serious
jump
relationships. Sir, you're
relationship
married.
to
You can't give any
relationship.
advice on this.
So you can't be in a serious relationship.
This guy's married. He can't give it relationship advice. So, okay, number 6. In talking about serious relationships, Scully, when you start to date again, practice patience and start slow. You have to start slow and learn to trust again, okay? See if their new partner is following through with everything they say. Do they call or text or show up when they say? All those things are important as far as gaining trust. Learn that for every person that cheated on you, there's someone out there who will not. Very important. Okay.
See, I had a different effect. Like I said earlier, I don't have a jealous bone anymore. It fucking ruined me. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
we either have something going on or we don't.
I agree.
Like there's no in between now.
I agree.
So it's
Yeah.
either married or
Like,
not married.
Yeah, I don't worry about that. I don't watch it. I don't
Yeah.
care. But if I find out, I mean, I'd be done immediately.
Of course.
Just move
I
on.
agree.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should change that to every 3 people that cheat on you, there's one that won't.
To every 3.
That's more like today.
1 out of
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
out of 3.
Yeah. You know, with these days, and this includes actually statistically from these statistics and research we've done, women cheat just as much as men.
Yes.
They cheat just as much as men.
Nowadays,
They're just
nowadays-
better at
with
it.
social
I think better
media
at it.
and with all that, it's available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy.
I think they
just better
cheat
at it.
more than men.
They do.
Yeah.
I think that now it's so easy to get away with it for
Discreetly.
everyone. It's just, I miss the 50s.
But you know, they cheated back then. They
Me
just
too.
did it.
I know, but
Yeah.
can we go back?
They didn't have filters then.
No, they didn't have this shit back then.
Right,
That's why.
exactly.
Hey, there was
no
this
cameras.
movie.
There was no social media.
You had to go by their house and throw beers at them if you were pissed.
Oh, well.
What's that movie with the chick who was fucking the fish? It was out. Oh,
Hey, don't throw me under the bus like that. bro.
yeah. No, it's called The Shape of Water. Y'all see that
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Yeah, well, she was fucking this fish, and it was in the 50s. And this guy, he came home, and his wife was dressed like, she was like June Cleaver. She's like, honey, they send the kids off, and the kids like, bye, daddy, and everything. And then they go in the room, and he's just fucking the shit out of her, man, with her dress over her 50s dress over her head. I was like, damn, they fucked in the 50s.
Right? It was so nice back
I mean,
then.
I don't want to be the one to say it again, but that sounds fun.
I think it was
He would
probably
not
worse in the
pass
50s. They
that
just
test.
did,
was discreet.
It just did. Yeah, it's very discreet. No one knew about
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's
It was
why
all underground.
That's why the
Yeah.
dresses were so big. You could get up under there, no one knew you were there.
All right, so number 7, talk to someone you trust. Okay? Talk to somebody you trust.
Yeah.
And the only way I can end that is basically, if you have a problem, you've been cheated on, you can talk to a counselor, you can talk to a therapist, a friend, or call 818-570-5085, and we will get to the bottom of what's going on. We will help you, okay? That's what we're here for.
Right.
So we'd like to thank our guests today. So sorry you had to fight traffic to get here, Danny and Nicole, but we so loved you here.
Always.
Thank you for coming.
Always.
And give a shout out to what you're doing again tonight.
event.
One more time, the event.
So if anyone's in Hollywood and wants to buy tickets, go on Babes in Toyland's website. Get some tickets. We have a fun event. It's from 9 tonight till 2 a.m.
Wow.
Red carpet,
Party.
a bunch of beautiful women. It's beautiful women coming out to support great causes. It's a bunch of playmates and actresses and musicians, and it's just a really awesome event.
Perfect. Danny, thank you so much for being here. So good having you, the beautiful Danny Nicole. Now, you can catch us anytime on next week's episode, Alpha Males versus Mr. Nice Guy. Which do women prefer? We're going to talk about it next week with our special guest. Who's going to be our special guest next week?
I got to look it up.
We'll put it out.
Out there.
I love the answer.
Before we end this thing, we do this thing called Mexican Word of the Week with Vato V. What is our Mexican Word of the Week, sir?
Sofa King.
Sofa King. Sofa King. That's 2 words. Why is Sofa King? Why are those our Mexican words of the week, sir?
Oh my God. It's so fucking hot outside. So fucking.
We love it. All right, that's our show. www.thementalityshow.com. Past episodes on YouTube.
Yep.
LA Talk Radio, Facebook Live. What else? What do you have there,
Where
Ted?
can we
Find
Danny.
Danny Nicole at.
Where can we find you, Danny?
Not in LA. No, my
In the
Instagram
boonies.
is Danny DANI_Nicole NICOLE 8.
There
That's
you
right.
go, Danny
All right.
Nicole. She's here. And catch us now on iTunes, Google Play,
Fuck this up,
and
Puto.
now iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
Catch us there. Okay. And remember, folks, in life, you're good, but with our help, Danny, you want to read this right here? Remember, folks, in life, you're good. You want to say that?
You want me to?
Yeah, you say it.
Okay.
Do it.
Always remember in life, you're good, but with our help.
You could be the best. We'll see you next week, folks. Since you want to read my shit.
My bad.
You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.